Where You Live with Gene and Tony, broadcasting from the Concierge Landscape Studios and brought to you by Extreme Exteriors. Let's hear from the Community Associations Institute. The CAI Minute is brought to you by Start to Finish Maintenance Contractors. Start to Finish provides a 24-hour service for all of your home and business maintenance needs. Call Start to Finish at 952-259-1219 for your home, for your business, for your peace of mind.
Are you a member of the Community Associations Institute? For nearly 40 years, CAI has provided education and resources to volunteer homeowners who govern community associations and the professionals who support them. Visit caionline.org to learn more. The address again is caionline.org. CAI helps community associations board members by providing online resources, in-person training, and hard copy publications written by association management experts. CAI offers community managers professional development, networking opportunities, and a certification program that is established as the industry standard nationwide. Minnesota has its own chapter of the Community Associations Institute to bring resources and tools from community associations around the country right to your home. Visit www.cai-mn.com to learn more and become a member of CAI today. Your community and management company will benefit from your involvement. Join the Community Associations Institute today at cai-mn.com and click on membership.
So tell us about the CAI membership we're giving away.
Yes, that's right. This is a great offer, folks. All you have to do is be the first person to call our hotline. That's 952-224-2668. You can do it right now. If you're hearing our voice over the radio, call 952-224-2668. Be the first person to give us your name, your address, email address, phone number.
Homeowner association.
Yeah. And so the contact information so that we can put you in contact with CAI, because they're going to turn around and give you a 1-year free membership in CAI. Mm-hmm. The magazines, the publications that will be sent to you are going to be a great resource. The educational programs, the chance to meet other people in the industry. You know, a lot of times people are saying, I don't know where to go for a contractor or vendor. Right. Here are people that know and understand homeowner associations and have been trusted vendors to a lot of other people, so they're already vetted. So it's
also you mentioned the networking possibilities in CAI. I think it's so important for board members to realize you're not alone. You're not experiencing problems that have never been experienced before. You're experiencing things that every homeowners association has experienced, and there's people out there with advice and support for you.
That's right.
Yeah.
So be the first one to give us a call.
I wanted to mention before we're done today that our newsletter is available for free.
Another
just
great
for the
resource.
Asking. Another great resource. Our newsletter is What's New. It's published bi-monthly, and you can get your subscription free by calling Courtney at our office, 952-922-2500.
Yeah. Well, Tony, why don't you read our next story here about what's happening in San Diego?
All right. The headline is Lawsuit Over Trash Collection Dropped by HOA, and this is from the La Jolla Light newspaper, Dateline Today. Homeowners who sued the city of San Diego after Mayor Jerry Sanders made them pay for trash pickup in this year's budget withdrew their court action, the city attorney's office announced on Monday. The city instituted these fees for more than 14,000 households on private roads built before 1986. Boy, that's pretty specific, isn't it?
Yes, it
private
is.
home roads built before 1986. The residents received free municipal waste collection service before the fiscal year that began July 1st. Now they have to pay.
That's right.
To institute the fee, you're going to have to explain this to me, Gene. I don't understand this. To institute the fee, Sanders revoked more than 100 hold harmless agreements that limited the liability of garbage haulers that have to access the roads in condominium complexes, mobile home parks, and other areas with private streets. The mayor's office estimated the city would raise $880,000 this year. I don't get that.
Well, see, I think what's happening is that you remember a lot of homeowner associations have private roads.
Okay.
They weren't so they weren't made under the with the same scope as a city street, and so therefore they probably can't withstand loads like a city street can when you're talking about these big trucks. So one of the things that probably took place is that the city said, "Hey, originally we're going to if we're going to bring trucks in and start providing
hauling service,
the service, what we'll do is we'll remove the hold harmless agreement, which says you are going to hold us harmless for any damage." So now the city is probably saying we're going to agree if we're going to come in and start doing this service now. We're going to take some responsibility. To me, that kind of opens a whole can of worms.
Yeah, so they're saying that we're going to be sending our trucks in now, and you're going to pay for it, but we will take responsibility if there's damages?
Well,
I
think when you say that they're removing the hold harmless agreement, that would limit the liability that garbage haulers have.
They're saying the garbage haulers
we're going to revoke it. We're going to revoke
So now
this.
Garbage haulers will have liability if they damage the streets. Yeah. Okay. All right.
So, and I think that all of that is tried to ease the idea that makes it easier that the city is now going to get another $880,000.
So it makes it more palatable. They can say, but you're getting this in return.
Exactly.
I see. The court was considering a motion to dismiss the case when the lawsuit was withdrawn, and previous plaintiff demands for a temporary restraining order and preliminary injunction were rejected. A representative of the Mesavilla HOA could not immediately be reached for comment. And the city attorney, Jan Goldsmith, said the case had no merit. Whether to extend trash service to these homeowners was a policy decision for the city council and mayor, not a legal issue for the courts. I'm sorry, I didn't read that very well. Whether to extend trash service to these homeowners was a policy decision for the council and mayor, not a legal issue for the courts. Goldsmith said this lawsuit was off base on the law and should not have been filed. About 58% of San Diego households have free garbage pickup. The others live in multi-family housing or private roads built after 1986. So it sounds like single-family homes on public streets are still getting free pickup.
Yes.
This is targeted just to multifamily units on private roads on private roads.
And what's happened in a lot of places, Minneapolis the same way, multifamily homes or units, apartments have been this way. They have to get their own trash service because
the city doesn't provide.
City doesn't, but here the city is saying, "Oh, here's a way that we can make more money.
Yeah.
We're now going to come in and we're going to start providing it to you." However, unlike the 58% of the single-family homes who aren't paying anything extra, it's already in their taxes, we're going to charge you more so that we can get almost another $1 million in the city coffers.
Wow.
I think
but
that's
now,
it.
Aren't homeowners in homeowner associations paying property taxes as well?
Yes, they are. And that is probably where I see the inequity here. And I think people in San Diego ought to be upset because while 58%, a majority are single-family homes, that leaves, 42%? That's a pretty big number, and Mayor, probably enough to swing your next election.
This is just wrong.
Yes, it is.
That's right.
So I see this as something that is not going to be the only article that we're going to see. We're going to hear about this, I think, in the coming months as well.
I would think so.
So to me, just does not make sense. So it's interesting. We'll follow that. But hey, one thing that we've got to do right now, folks, we've got to say goodbye. It's the end of our show.
The time goes so fast.
That's the show. And we want to thank you so much for being a part of the show with us today. Thanks for listening as always. Folks, have a great rest of your Sunday. And we'll see you next week right here on Where You Live with Gene and Tony.
How sweet it is to be loved by you.
All right, show's over. I'm tired.
Oh, don't you know to be loved by you? How sweet it is to be loved by you.
Bonjour, the cheese-eating surrender monkeys.